Hey, this is Trevor from Plug-in Stereo, and you're watching Punkvideosrock.com.
What's up, guys? Robert Herrera here with Punkvideosrock.com. We're hanging out at the Thousand Oaks Teen Center, and we're hanging out with Trevor of Plug-in Stereo.
What's up?
How have you been?
Good.
How's this tour treating you? You're on the Love Is All Around Us tour, correct?
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's almost done. There's like three shows left, but it's been awesome. All the bands are really nice and cool, and we all get along and hang out a bunch, so it's cool.
What's been your favorite stop so far?
Yesterday was a lot of fun at Chain Reaction. That was really cool, but
It was a sold-out show as well, right?
yeah. So that was cool. But New Jersey was fun, and Chicago was fun. But yeah, I think the last night was really cool. So.
Okay. Did you hit any places that you've never hit before on this tour, or?
Yeah, I've never played in Florida. That was cool.
Okay.
I loved Florida. Yeah, a couple places. I haven't played here before. There's been a lot of places.
So for being your first times there, how was the interaction with the crowd?
It's been cool. It's been really good. Like, but it's been different every night, though. You know what I mean? It's weird. Like, some shows will do really well, and some shows will be like odd and
still
small.
trying to get to know you.
Yeah, for sure. But it's weird. But it's cool.
It's a good lineup. The whole lineup is solid.
Yeah, it's cool. I think we like all fit together, but we're not too similar. You know what I mean? So it's like all just. I think it fits in a weird way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, let's take a step back and let's talk more about how you started. You started from a hardcore band. if
I used
I'm
to
correct.
be one. Yeah.
And then now you're doing acoustic. So how did that all come about?
In my freshman year, I was in a hardcore band, and then I just played keys, whatever. And after I started Plug-in Stereo, like I don't know why, but they got mad or jealous or whatever it was, and then they kicked me out. And then it's funny because my guitarist Jared now actually was the guitarist of the hardcore band.
Okay.
This is now he plays for me, so it's kind of ironic.
You guys go back.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but it's cool. I've always been into this music more. You know what I mean? I just kind of like that music for a few years. I still listen to it once in a while, but I'm not like super into it. Like I don't really listen to it a bunch. But yeah, I always wanted to do like singer-songwriter stuff, so it was cool to do it by myself. You know.
How did you go about as far as actually getting a band name instead of doing it by your name?
Originally it was by my name. I went by Trevor Dahl in the beginning, but then on MySpace, whatever, like I just started posting bulletins after I got a few fans, and somebody gave me the idea of Plug-in Stereo, so I just went with it and just kept it. You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
You recently released a music video for Oh Darling.
Yeah.
What was the idea for that music video? It was a cool concept, though.
Yeah, it was cool. It's just kind of like the whole storyline of how you write a love song. You know what I mean? Like you're just kind of chilling. It's just like showing me hanging out on this loft or whatever in Brooklyn, and then I had this idea. I'm just playing guitar, and I have this idea, and I write something down on the chalkboard with a chalk, whatever, and just kind of like ideas, and then you go out and I see this girl or whatever, and I meet some friends, and then talk to them about the girl or whatever, and then just kind of go back, and then everyone's there, and it's just kind of like what you would want, a perfect love story, I guess. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Yeah.
The relationship you desire.
Yeah, for sure.
You have an album coming out, your debut album,
Yes.
April 12th. Nothing to Something, correct?
Yeah.
So what's the writing process for that? How's that writing process been for you?
I wrote that like a year and a couple months ago. Like I recorded it actually last December, so like a year and a few months ago. So I wrote it like almost 2 years ago, which is weird.
How are you holding off?
I know it's been harsh just sitting here waiting for it to come out, but it's hard to think back, the writing process. But I remember just because I wasn't in school or whatever, and I haven't been in school, so I just sat at home, while all my friends were at school, and just slowly just kind of busted it out in a few months, whatever, and then just demoed it out at home, like my own little studio, and then went to Missouri to record it with Kevin Gates from Engaged Audio, who did like Never Shout and and Katie Groves and stuff like that. So
nice. And what's your favorite track on this record?
There's a couple that I'm pretty stoked on, like that haven't been out yet. Like out of the songs that haven't been put out yet, I'm really excited for like the song called What Goes Around and the song called Lately. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
And why those two out of the whole album? Are they more personal to you, or?
Yeah. Well, those are pretty personal, and What Goes Around is just kind of like a good. I think it's like, it just really kind of sums up how I felt, how people were acting towards me when I left high school. You know what I mean? Like really negative, like you're not gonna make it. What are you doing, sort of thing. And then
it always happens, and then you end up being on top, and then they want to be friends again, right?
Oh yeah, it's weird. I'm actually like, there's this one person that it's mainly about this one guy who called me up when he was drunk, whatever, and I used to be homies with him. I'm still friends with him now, which is funny, but yeah, like for a while it was just like he would just talk to all this.
Just start apologizing now, dude.
Exactly, I guess. Yeah,
it's fun. We were just talking about that on the drive here.
Yeah.
How it's like, it's just crazy how all of a sudden the people that didn't believe in you, like they just want to come back into your life.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, oh, I never really hated you. I just,
I just wanted to push you.
Just wanted to be that feel, Yeah.
So after this tour, you said there's 3 dates left. After this tour, what do you have lined up?
I'm home for like 3 days, and then we go for the last 2 weeks of the Glamour Kills tour with the Ready Set and All Star Weekend and We Are the In Crowd, and Downtown Fiction, and You Mean Everyone We Know.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be really cool. I heard it's doing really well so far, like sold out shows all over big venues and stuff.
Nice.
So that'll be cool. We're playing it acoustic, but it'll still be a lot of fun.
That's still
and stuff.
good.
Yeah, I'm excited.
That's still
They're
good.
all
We
doing
shot
really
we
well.
shot the Plans acoustic with you, and it was just amazing.
Oh,
Like,
thank you, man. Thank you.
I loved it. You're also doing Bamboozle this year.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to for this for that show? Any bands you're looking forward to playing with?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited. Like Bruno Mars, whatever. I love Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
And, there's so many good bands on it. It's crazy.
Maybe a collab.
Oh, we'll see. That would be crazy. But yeah, like even the bands that I'm not really into, but they're just so big, like Lil Wayne and Motley Crue or whatever,
Yeah.
just like huge influential artists or bands. It's gonna be crazy. Like I've never been there before either. I've never been to Bamboozle.
Oh,
so.
nice! This is your first time.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'm excited.
What for those that are going to the show? What can they expect from you for that?
I think we're gonna try to bring a lot more energy than we usually do. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be obviously like a big, you don't want people to be bored or whatever. But I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna have a 5-song set. I think it's gonna be a little bit shorter than usual, but I think it's gonna be cool. Like some upbeat songs and some new ones from the album. So that'll be sweet.
Nice. Well, any last words you want to give to our viewers and your listeners?
Just please check out the album that comes out April 12th. It's my first one called Nothing to Something. It's on iTunes and you can pre-order it now.